My journey of contemplation has led me on an incredible path, one that I continue to live every day for the last 2 years. It all began with the skyline in my view and the spirit of adventure within my soul. Leaving everything I'd known behind to begin anew was the biggest change of my life, and by far the most drastic thing I've ever done. Growing up, I was never expected to do anything like move out of state and start a new life. But looking back, I guess I've also sort of known I was destined to do something. My hometown in Oklahoma wasn't very nurturing towards self-reflection. I would often wonder why I felt apathetic towards my surroundings, or why I felt like I'm missing out on something big elsewhere. I told myself that if I had the chance to really learn something genuine, I would take it and work very hard towards meeting my expectations. I wanted to find a place in the world where I can flourish, where I can be my authentic self, and learn to overcome anything I set my mind to. I would lay out the path before me and walk without fear, but it never occurred to me that I had time to work on myself as well in the process of achieving big things. After a year of planning, working, and saving, I finally had enough money to move to Colorado. Making the transition was like I had a new opportunity to evolve into a new self and leave the negativity behind. At first I was anxious, moving away from the only place I called home to a new and unfamiliar place in the mountains. But the excitement of being in this new place outshined any fears or doubts. I realized after spending 3 years living in Colorado that the only way for me to be truly happy with my new surroundings is that I needed to learn to love myself and to allow myself to truly deserve happiness. It's not an easy path. There are many different layers of healing needed to do. But since making the journey, I've balanced out my drive to succeed with my love for myself and others. I've learned to balance productivity with patience, rationality with madness, my rage with calmness, and my animosity with compassion. This conflicts within myself or what needed to be contemplated, just as much as what the future has to hold. The definition of what balance means to each of us is different, but I believe that body, mind, and soul must be in balance in order to truly live a life of harmony. I was trying to live a life that was too far out of balance, like putting things that are not as important first, or letting things tip the scales too far in one direction. Making this journey has taught me more about myself than I ever imagined. Now that I'm at the end of my time at Naropa, I feel more connected with myself, the people, and with the world. Each passing day is a reminder of how fortunate I am to live in such a beautiful place. I'm grateful to be where I am at this point in my life. I'm realizing now that I actually have more to offer the world than I thought.